Hello and good afternoon. It is Saturday, 5:09 p.m. and this is Amanda, your art teacher, and I'm here today to make a video that one of my kind subscribers asked me for some advice on how I handle being overwhelmed with school because there's a lot going on and it's almost the end of the semester, so it's crunch time and there's like tons of assignments and there are bigger assignments and we have finals and all that. And it can be a lot on top of what we're all dealing with. Our classes have been moved online, so now we have to work from home and it feels like we're on vacation, but we're not on vacation. So sometimes, we have to push ourselves extra hard to do what we have to do. And I might not be the best person to give advice on this because I procrastinate a lot. Like I've been doing everything other than what I should be doing. I've been painting, organizing my closet, just silly stuff. But I've done some of my schoolwork. But I do have some advice for what works, and I'm going to write it on my board, but I moved my bed so it's like far away. Let's see if I can rearrange some furniture real fast. I should have done this before I came live. So, table here. This is. All right. So it's my subscriber asked for advice on time management, and there are ways that I know will work for this. If you ever study Dave Ramsey, he has like some thing of like paying off your bills, and you can pay off the big things first. So once a day you could work on a big assignment for an hour or two. Oh, there's a glare. Oh no. Okay. So right here, and then the other thing you can do is, oh, it's still there. Okay, tackle your big assignments first, and they take longer, so just pace yourself and do what you can, and then go have a break, go for a walk, go eat some food, and then come back and do more. And then you can also do one small assignment at a time. Like if you have a reading assignment, just sit and do small assignments one at a time. And then go have another break. Go meditate. And I think that, as you know, the time management isn't the biggest thing. It mostly comes down to you just having to just have the discipline within you just to say, I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to do it. Easier said than done, but that's ultimately what it is. But there's also things that will help you with that interior work that you have to do. And one of them is to limit your coffee to 1 or 2 cups a day, and don't drink any after like 2 or 3 p.m. because coffee can raise your cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And if you're already stressed out enough, coffee can like make you jittery. It can make you feel like you're having a panic attack. And we want to minimize the amount of stress at this time. So limit coffee and stimulants. Limit coffee and stimulants. Something else that can help you manage your time more effectively is to meal prep or just buy food that is quick and easy to prepare and do that for a few. Well, fruit doesn't really last too long. But buy have the same meal every day or a variation of it. Like for example, recently I've been having 2 to 3 pieces of fruit for breakfast with some instant oatmeal. It's quick, it's easy, it's nutritious, and it's good to have. And then I have that already planned out so I don't have to spend time and energy, thinking about what I'm going to do or where am I going to get my food. I have it. So eat nutritious food that doesn't take a lot of time. Let's see, where are my notes? I made notes for my video. Oh, I'm sweaty. Oh no, it's so hot here, but I like it. It's finally summer. Okay. Something you can do at home when you have to work at home is to dress up like you're going to school or out. You don't just want to sit, I mean, maybe you do, but dressing nice makes you feel better about yourself and it's good vibes. And when you look nice, you feel nice. And when you feel nice, you do better work. So, every few days, sure, sit around in pajamas, but then, put on like, I don't know, if you're a man, like a dress shirt and something nice, some dress socks to make you feel nice. Or, if you wear a watch, put on some jewelry, you spruce yourself up. I put on makeup today, I'm not going anywhere. I just wanted to, it's been enough days of not wearing makeup to finally do it. So yeah, we do good work when we look good. Look nice to feel nice equals good work. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Eat good food, meal prep to simplify, and then exercise. If you are cooped up inside all day, you're going to go crazy. And you need to take breaks when you're doing these schoolwork because you have to research and do your writing or whatever. And then it's good to step away from it, go get some fresh air, reset your brain, and then come back. And by then, your brain will have processed what you just learned. So then you'll be able to move on to the next step. If you read for an hour, then go do some push-ups or something, yoga, anything, and then come back and write a summary of what you have been mulling over in that time. And exercise is good for the immune system, and it makes you look good. And now with everything going on, it's important to have a high functioning immune system. So, exercise helps with all of these things. Exercise. And it's nice weather out, so that'll lift your spirits and help you not work through some stress issues. Because I can go for a walk and come back in and have a completely new mindset. It's fantastic. Okay. In terms of time management, this glare is so annoying. Okay. Something I have to do sometimes is to completely, what's the word? Deactivate my Facebook. Not just log off, because if I'm logged off, I could still sign back in, blah, blah, blah. But if I deactivate it, it completely frees up my mind for some reason, just to know that I don't know. It just feels really good to do sometimes too. And so yeah, I would say do your schoolwork first, and if you still want to use social media, wait till you've gotten, a couple assignments done, or make some progress before you go on and check it and scroll through cat pictures or whatever you like. And turn your phone off. I've had to do that. I've had to restrict the hours of the day I'm on my phone. So limit or completely disconnect from social media and phone. Okay, and then another thing to prevent being overwhelmed, because this happens a lot. It happened to me last semester, it happened to me this semester, and you have to try to get in the mindset of enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, just trying to enjoy what you're doing instead of thinking of it like, oh, I have to get through this just to move on to the next thing, and I just got to get this over with. No, don't do that, because you won't get as much out of it. You get out what you put in, and if you really savor what you're reading, make a paper that you're really proud of, that's an kind of an art project that it came out so well. And let's see, where was I going with that? Enjoy the process. And I'll write that down. And yeah, I'm going to school for art and a foreign language. So those are things I really enjoy. And for me to get overwhelmed and stressed out about that, like it's not cool. So I can't even imagine how people are going to school for like, oh, I'm going to school to get this degree, to get this career. Like that must be really, really overwhelming, because then there's more pressure. And, in our society, from the time we're small kids, we have this pressure put on us to perform, to succeed. You got to do this to get this. And if you get this grade, then this means you're this kind of person. And, it's a lot of, doing good work is a good thing, but I think our society goes a little overboard. And, in terms of looking at, oh, you did this accomplishment, then you're rated higher than someone who didn't, and yeah, where was I going with that? So, just look at where you're at. You've probably done a lot in your life to be proud of, and you're doing great. Everyone is doing the best that they can. A thing to remember is that we're human. We're not machines. We're human. We have like squishy flesh, and There's a lot that goes into these things. And, if it's just too much, teachers are usually pretty kind. And if you're straight up with them and you're like, hey, you know what, I'm really overwhelmed with this, they'll try to work with you with whatever it is that you need help with. And you know what? If you have to turn in an assignment late for less points to avoid a complete mental breakdown, then that's what you have to do. And yeah, just don't try to like kill yourself to succeed, and for the pressure, because GPA, it counts for sure. It does say a lot about things, but in my class this semester, I've done the best work ever, but I missed one quiz and it's not that great for my grade. And participation is a huge, attendance is a huge part of the grade. So my grade is not that great. And compared to I'm doing better work than I ever have. And my teacher knows that. So GPA is not always indicative of your intelligence or your work. Sometimes you might just have a rough grading teacher, And when you go to do job interviews, they look at who you are. Like they look at your personality, how you interact with them. It's more about, oh, is this person cool? Are we going to want them around, rather than, oh, they got a C in this class, no, we can't go near them. But so these are things to take into consideration. And just chill out. You have to have self-care. Enjoy your life. Every time you do a big assignment, celebrate. I don't know what that means to you. It could mean eating a big piece of cake, or it could mean having a beer, or go, I don't know, run around in circles doing cartwheels. I don't know, but you have to reward yourself, because rewards are awesome. Because hard work deserves to be rewarded. And you can practice better self-care, get sleep, get really good sleep, and clean your environment. That's a big one for me. I like to clean my place once a day, and then once I know everything is where it goes and is vacuumed and my dishes are nice, then I can sit down and I can just let my ideas flow. I don't have any interruptions or things to distract me from what I have to do. Because if I'm like, oh, I better do this laundry, or I got to do these dishes, even though that's not a priority. Yeah. So it's very much a work in progress for me, because I procrastinate. Like, I want to paint. I just want to sit around and paint all day, but I can't, because I have papers to write, presentations to make. But I love what I do. Try to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, or at least like it, maybe that's not what is for you. And take long showers. To look up acupressure points to stimulate your organs and help yourself relieve stress, like massage your head. If you have a pet, you can pet it. That will slow your blood pressure down. And then try to enjoy your hobbies. It's about balance. You don't just want to do all work and no play. But for now, until the semester's over, at least, do your priorities first, and then work on your hobbies. Because if you don't work on your hobbies, you'll be upset, and then that will lead to more stress. For me, I like to paint and then do schoolwork and then do it all at the same time. So I think that's all that I have for what works for me. And just at the end of the day, I'm in bed and I reflect on the day and I talk to myself. I'm like, how did I do my best today? And then I'll say, oh yeah, I did this. I ate good food. I cleaned. I went for a mile walk. I did squats or whatever. And that when you think about how you're doing your best and when you list it out, you realize, oh, hey, I'm doing pretty good in life. And then, I say to myself, well, what after that, I'm like, okay, what could I improve on? And it's usually the same thing. I need to study more or, limit the coffee. I've started to measure the amount of sugar I'm intaking because I was drinking these coffee bean, hazelnut, delicious, wonderful things. And then I was like, oh, they have like 50 grams of sugar for one. And my body was, listen to your body. Listen, it'll tell you what to do. And then I was like, okay, I should probably limit the sugar. And yeah, so this glare is so obnoxious. Hi, Edwin. Yes, it is hot. Tuxie's out on the balcony, just passed out. It's pretty great. She likes the summertime. And so I hope this helps. And just, be kind to yourself. Tell yourself, hey, little buddy, you're doing great. Your work is going to get done and you're going to do a great job on it because you're a hard worker and you take pride in what you do. And yeah, just, love yourself. And, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. Like, it's not the end of the world. I know that's horrible advice, but I've been in school for so long. So I tried to take it easier on myself than I used to. But maybe that's not the best advice to be telling people. But I mean, if it prevents you from going crazy, then it's a good thing to, take care of yourself first rather than and then the rest will follow, I believe. So, yeah. I hope this was helpful. I rambled a bit, and know that you are doing your best, and I'm proud of you, and be proud of yourself because life can be challenging, and we're all doing our best, okay? And drink lots of water, and just, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on my next video. Hopefully, most likely I'll be painting when I should be writing a research paper. Okay, bye.